1 month down, and what a month it was. I'm Scott Hansen. Here's your Week 4 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Plenty of action to get to. We'll begin out in Las Vegas. The Raiders at home to take on the Jacksonville Jaguars. And it's the Raiders' defense that comes up with the big play here. They come up with the key interception here, one of 2 for them in the game. The Raiders are now 4-0. What a first month as they continue to roll. Next up, we go to Big D, specifically Arlington, Texas. Check in on the Cowboys. They're hosting the Philadelphia Eagles. And it's Dak Prescott. He had a heck of a game. This, one of 2 touchdown passes. He also ran for a score. Got one more to show you right now. Let's go to Foxborough. It's the Patriots hosting the Denver Broncos. And it's Stephon Diggs. This will be a 70-yard touchdown catch. The Pats come away with the victory, their 3rd straight. That'll do it for us. Until next week, Scott Hansen in Orlando. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons on Sunday Night Primetime. On the sideline, there's a look at the head coach of the Saints. He's got his guys playing well here in September. 3-0 to start the season. On the other side, it's the Falcons head coach, Raheem Morris. His guys have also started 3-0, so there's a battle of heavyweights here in the month of September. Here we go. The safety, Justin Reed, tabbed to get us started. And off we go here on Sunday Night Primetime. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. They'll be led out by the lefty from the University of Washington. It's Michael Penix.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all three phases last week. So, again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams, they showed last week, and going forward, this is going to be a hard team to beat.
We'll go play action now with Penix. And he's back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. For the left side, he gets back to Mooney. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 7.
You're going to go play action with Penix. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal. He's able to take it inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
You can see the confidence that this play caller has on his opening script. This is a textbook drive here to start the game. Nice job there by the back with a big gain. Sets up 1st and goal.
That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal.
Now here's 2nd and goal. Robinson, and he's going to go backward, taken down at the 6.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
And that is incomplete. 4th down, and the Falcons turn to Younghoe Koo for the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Koo's kick is good. And the Falcons are out to an early 3-0 lead. 3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They're led out by the 3rd quarterback taken in the 2025 draft. Out of Louisville, it's Tyler Shuck.
So as he takes the field, Mike, he's coming off an incredibly productive game, and it's really the 4 touchdowns that stands out to us. But to him, all he could think about all week is eliminating the 2 interceptions. He told us, he said, I have to continue to be productive and have the positive plays, but at the same time, I've got to do a better job eliminating the negative.
That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. A pickup there of 13. 1st down, New Orleans. First carry now for Alvin Kamara. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
Saints.
Now the first carry for Cam Akers. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
And the Saints first down.
From the gun, it's shut. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. On the give, this is Kamara. Whoa. And a nice gain there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down. Operating out of the gun, this is shut. And that is incomplete.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
That is pulled in at the 5. And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance and it paid off. 1st and goal coming up.
Nice play design here by the offensive coordinator. His ability to get the quarterback outside the pocket, take some stress off the protection. By the time he reaches the launch point.
And he's in. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Now Justin Tucker for the point after. He knocks it through. Saints move out to a 7-3 lead.
Saints 7, Falcons 3.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. On the return, here's Sim. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. Headed left, buying time. Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a 1st down. Now Robinson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down. Here's Penix. That's caught. Ray McLeod. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds. The Saints offense ready for their second possession. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule and the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? You pooch it, you kick it out the back of the end zone, and I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you have the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember where a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal drive, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of on a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal situations because even if I fail, I would much rather defend my opponent when they're inside their own 5-yard line than outside of their own 30-yard line, because the difference in 3 points over the course is not worth the field position.
And the play callers in the NFL are a lot like the people who play the video games. Let's go for it on 4th down. We're seeing it more, and it adds to the excitement of the NFL in 2025. He was trying to get it to Alvin Kamara that time. 3rd down coming up. Chuck. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup with 5, but it will keep the drive going. On play action, it's Chuck. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's good for a Saints 1st down. Now here's Aaron Jones. Oh, a loose football. And the Falcons have come up with the recovery.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee or any other body part except the hand down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field?
After review of the play.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Chuck to throw on 2nd down. Here comes the screen to Jones. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down. Sims now to return it. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Falcons offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. And the get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, it's Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Penix. He's got his man. It's Mooney. 2nd down. They need 7. Penix going to throw again. Complete. Former 1st-round pick Drake London with the catch. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
That's good. For a Falcons 1st down.
Again, it's Penix. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And he's close to another 1st down. Brought down just shy of the marker. Now the Falcons will use their 3rd final timeout. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. To throw again, it's Penix. We'll get this to Pitts once more. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
That's another Falcons.
Throwing again, it's Penix. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Saints.
And after that promising drive, Mike, just a really disappointing end. I mean, everything was going so well. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection, and then he just gets a little too aggressive with the decision-making, and it can turn around in a snap.
Point after now from Tucker. His kick is good. And the Saints extend their advantage to 14-3. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this 1st half. Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hansen and our EA Sports halftime.
Our look
report.
around the NFL starts now. We begin at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. The Raiders at home to take on the Jaguars. And it's the Raiders defense that comes up with the big play here. They force the bad throw, and the ball is intercepted. The Raiders get win number 4 on the season. They come away with the victory. Next up, let's go out to Glendale, Arizona, checking in on the Cardinals as they play host to the Seattle Seahawks. And this is Jackson Smith and Jigba. He's one of the 4 verticals on this route, and it's a deep shot. They connect. The Seahawks are into the win column after 3 defeats to start the year. They get the victory here. One more for you. Let's go to SoFi Stadium. It's the Rams taking on the San Francisco 49ers. And it's Brock Purdy. He'll throw for the back pylon and find his man for the score. The 49ers get back to 500 at 2-2 with the road win. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of this second half. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Saints offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but they move it down to the 25-yard line.
47 yards. First down, New Orleans.
Chuck looking to throw on first down. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Throwing on second down, Chuck. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Personal Ave, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
This one grabbed by Austin. 10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. First down, New Orleans.
And the Saints, first down.
They'll go play action here with Chuck. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Second and 10. Once more, Chuck. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. Throwing again, Chuck. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. They'll indeed go, and it is Chuck. That's going to be caught, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And this will be a Falcons first down as he'll get this one past the 20 to the 21.
That's good for a Falcons first down.
They'll go again with Robinson. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5. So from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 5. On play action, Penix. That's right side. He's got counter talent. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup there of 28 yards.
That's good.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
We see this time and time again in the NFL, Mike. You want to play quarterback at this level, you better figure out a way to be able to bounce back following a bad throw, a bad series, a bad game. And in this case, he's going to bounce back from a pick on the last drive, and he's going to find himself some easy completions and settle himself back into this one.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he's able to fight through one tackle here, pick up about 3. Second down coming up.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And he's got about 5 on this one. Is out of bounds, and they're set up a little bit better for third down.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game. I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down, but this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
And he'll get forward for about a yard. Ryan Brzee there for the tackle.
1 yard gain. Brings up second.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, here is Penix. That's to Mooney, complete right side. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal.
First down and goal to go.
They'll throw. It's Penix. Right side, catch made by McLeod. And a good job to make sure he didn't get loose. Brought down around the 7. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Try it again here from the 7-yard line. 2nd down and goal. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. Carl Granderson able to pursue and drop him for a big loss on 2nd and goal. On 3rd and goal, it's Penix. That's caught right side. It's London. He's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needed to get to. It'll bring up 4th down. So here comes Younghoe Koo in a pressure spot. This to get back to a 1-possession game. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Saints offense and veteran Alvin Kamara set to take over once more. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 16 yards on the game and a quick first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Saints.
They'll go back to Jones on first down. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Eagles brought down by David Ellis. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 6. They run it once more with Jones. And Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. From the gun, it's Shuck. He finds Austin with the grab.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
They'll run for it, and it's Jones. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down. On first down, it's Robinson. Had to push through that one tackler, but he is wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage. Try again. It's second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, it's Penix. Short throw taken by Pitts. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 8.
They'll run the sneak. And he's got it. Good work there to take it to the 47 and set up first down.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for Falcons. First down.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Quincy Riley on the coverage.
His own read. This is Penix.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
They come to the line needing 6 yards for a first down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Big play in the game right here. It's third down.
Let's go.
Pitts is the man in motion. He'll drop to throw. He fires downfield for Pitts. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. Fourth down, and here's Penix. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. On first down, Shuck. Here comes the screen to Jones. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Second and a yard.
Brings up second and a yard at the 47-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Jones. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Again, it's Jones. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and inches.
Off the play fake, here's Shuck. That'll be taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. That is incomplete. The throw took him out of bounds, and it will be third down. They'll try and run for the first down with Jones. And I don't know. I'm not sure he got there. I think they're going to mark him short. And now it is fourth down. try to run. And he's going to have a Saints first down. They picked it up rather easily. A gain of 9 on 4th and 2.
And they knew they were in a tough spot here defensively. Anytime a team gets you down into these 4th and short situations, we've kind of seen this take hold in the NFL. The ability of offenses to generate first downs on 4th down continues to improve year after year, and defenses have a hard time winning these gotta-have-it moments.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Bootleg, it is shut. A throw on the move is caught. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout. We'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. 3rd, they need 8. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. New Orleans, 3rd and final timeout. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock. They'll go. And here's Shuck. That's taken in. And he will have the first down. So they roll the dice on 4th down in the red zone. And it pays off with 1st and goal. They'll try to set up the screen here. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Tucker's extra point up and good. The Saints extend it to a 21-6 advantage. Just 1 second, all that remains in the football game as the kick is away. Now return coming from the 7th. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So this one a win for the visiting Saints. They finish off the first month of the season perfect as the victory runs their mark to 4-0. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Atlanta. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the Bayou State. The Houdat chant ringing behind us as we are ready for football at Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Chicago Bears and the New Orleans Saints. On the Bears sideline, their head coach, Ben Johnson. His guys come in losers of 3 straight following a victory in Week 1. On the other sideline, it is the head coach of the Saints. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Here we go. The safety, Justin Reed, tabbed to get us started. And off we go from the Superdome. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the quarterback from USC, Caleb Williams.
In last week's game, the opponent just really neutralized him and, frankly, this entire passing game. Nobody was open. When they were, he missed some throws. Offensive line had some protection issues. It just overall was a poor performance. So they understand if they're going to come into today's game and have some success, they've got to find a way to get some explosive production and some efficiency out of this passing game.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. He'll go right back to Komet. He's got it again. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
46-yard line.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. 3rd and 5.
With history there defensively.
Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. And he's got it. Good work there to take it to the 47 and set up first down. 1st and 10.
A gain of 7. And the Bears.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. On first down, they give it right back to Swift. Open space to the 35. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Bears.
A run here with Swift. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best, with Justin Reed up in the safety spot to make the stop. Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 9.
Second and 9.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. D.J. Moore. Touchdown, Chicago. It's his second touchdown of the year. They find the end zone here on the opening drive, and Greg, they're able to do it in the air.
Mike, it makes you wonder, is this drive a sign of things to come? I mean, this secondary, they had their hands full there. Are we going to see it repeated throughout the rest of this game, or are they going to have some answers on defense?
Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. The kick is good. And the Bears will take a 7-0 lead.
Saints nothing.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This is fielded inside the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They're led out by the third quarterback taken in the 2025 draft. Out of Louisville, it's Tyler Shuck.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is...
The ball's out. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football, get on it to...
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third and long. Chuck. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. A fair catch signal, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Bears offense ready to see the football for the second time. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years feels like things change a little bit. Right now it feels like we're in a running back, running game era. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely, and the league has such a funny way of continuing to reinvent itself. Years ago, 15, 20 years ago, Mike, this was a running back-led league. It was play action. Quarterbacks were under center. And then what offenses realized was the best way to score points is to generate explosive plays, get a bunch of yardage all at one time, because it's very hard to sustain possessions in the NFL. So as a result, they said, okay, what's the best way to generate big plays? It's to throw the ball downfield. So it became a very pass-heavy league. And then now defenses have the answer. The days of the big defensive tackles with 260-pound linebackers, everyone now on the field had to be able to defend space and defend pass. And there was a lot more air on the field created by the defenses. So now, as a result, the offenses are saying, okay, we're throwing into all these bad looks, all these teams playing dime and multiple defensive backs. We're now going to take advantage of smaller bodies on the field and we're going to run the ball at you. So the way I like to classify it is, Mike, offenses aren't running the ball more because they want to. Offenses are running the ball more because defenses are encouraging them to do that and saying, I dare you to run the ball 40 times this game and generate enough big plays to score enough points to beat you.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Quincy Riley.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
The Saints offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. This will be a Saints first down as he gets this one up past the 30.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they'll get about half what they needed to pick up the 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 36-yard line.
Play action, it's shut. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
For the Saints, first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
He runs straight ahead with Jones. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Brings up 2nd down.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Throwing is shut. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. They've got it facing 3rd and a yard.
Okay, break. Unlock line. Unlock line. 19. Check out. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
They try and run for this with Kamara. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill. But this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
They'll indeed go, and it is shut. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's going to have the first down. It's an aggressive call there. Works out as they convert on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
To throw is shut. Forced out to his right. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
From the 38 now, here is 2nd down and 7. Now shut. Pushed out to his right. He'll get rid of it, and Incompleted. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Offensively landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily launch the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Throwing again, shot. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's good.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
The air once more. Shot. To the outside. Complete to Johnson. And he's into the end zone. DeWan Johnson. Touchdown, New Orleans.
To their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession two. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Now Justin Tucker for the point after. It's up and through. And the Saints will level things out at 7 apiece. Now after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Bears offense headed back to take over once more. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with first and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. It'll take this to about the 28. Kool-Aid McKinstry up to make the tackle.
He was brought down by
second and 7.
a 20-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Another run here. Another run by Swift. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Here's third and 7.
And it's third down.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Bears sending out their punt team. Back deep for the Saints, it's Rashid Shaheed. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. The Saints offense and quarterback Tyler Shuck heading back out to the field. They'll start out first down and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
On all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, dangerous.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We're back to New Orleans. After this, they'll go play action here with Chuck. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. the sack. It is 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Here is shot. And that is incomplete. Here's Matthew Hayball now, as he'll take this a yard or two into his own end zone. That's taken on this side of midfield. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. The Bears offense ready to get back at it. They'll start in outstanding field position, looking for a way to break our tie. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift.
Williams pass.
2nd and 10.
DeAndre Swift. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now Williams. Right side. Caught by Burden. They'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. He's got a man. That's DJ Moore. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
Gain of 21 yards.
Here's 1st and 10.
First down Bears.
They'll run. It's Swift. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the 1st down.
First and goal, Chicago.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
Brings up 2nd.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal. To throw, it's Williams. Rolling. Good blocking, and he's in. Caleb Williams. Touchdown Bears. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will move out to a 14-7 lead. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look them over during the break. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Austin now to return this. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Saints offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. Forced to his right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official who was, and I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look, and indeed this call will be overturned. Here is Shuck on 1st and 10. He'll look underneath here and find Kamara. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Just 4 seconds left in the 1st half. A timeout is called. On second down, it's Chuck. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. To the goal line and in. Rashid Shaheed, touchdown 6.
I'm not sure how else to put it. I mean, this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
So now this to get them back to even heading into the break. The kick is good. Exciting finish to the half. We are tied as both teams head to their respective locker rooms.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. The first month of the season has come and gone. Some early surprises, some early disappointments as well. Let's get into it. Our tour around the NFL starts now. We begin at MetLife Stadium. The New York Football Giants at home to take on the Arizona Cardinals. And it's James Conner. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. From there, we go to Indianapolis. We'll check in on the Colts as they host the Jacksonville Jaguars. And this is the veteran, he's still got it, Juju Smith-Schuster. Mark it down as a 65-yard touchdown catch. This one's gone to halftime with the Jaguars trying to get back over 500 in the early parts of the season. They lead at the break. Last but not least, let's go to Baltimore. The Ravens taking on the Cowboys. And this is Lamar Jackson. He connects. It's a 16-yard touchdown. The Ravens on top in this one at halftime. With that, here's a look at the rest of the action from around the NFL here in Week 5, the first weekend of October. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Second half drawing near. So good to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. And he'll work this one past the 25. So right about the 28-yard line. The Saints offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
The city just made it sweet. You could diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the end get the LA yelling. That ain't bad, but somebody gotta do it. Come on, for the gas.
From the gun, it's shot. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Montez Sweat in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drop.
Defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
The 21-yard line brings up third down.
Here's a screen coming for Kamara. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike. That's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
Bears offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. Not much happening there, just a short game.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Bears first down.
First down, Chicago.
A play fake. Now Williams. A throw on the move is caught. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. On second down, it's Williams. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They need 8 as they come up for third down. Throwing again, Williams. Gonna look deep, looking for more. That one is batted away, incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down.
For the Bears.
To return, it's Shaheed. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with first down. On the handoff, running left, it's Kamara. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. To the air is Shuck. Out to his right. Now he throws back over the middle. It is complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no game.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. They'll run for it. It's Kamara. And he's going to have the safe first down. That was a tough couple of yards to pick up. They convert on 4th and 1. On the bootleg, it is Shuck. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now the first carry for Cam Akers. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now Shuck. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Fourth quarter begins with Kamara. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
Chuck to throw on second down. This is caught at 2. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21. High game, fourth quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to first and goal. To throw is Shuck. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, Arizona was going to go your way.
Trying to push the pile forward. He's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
No gain on the play.
I like the first down call, Mike. You're trying to take advantage of a defense that might be selling out, expecting run, but to no avail. Then you change it up and go on the ground for nothing. Brings up third down. This is a tricky situation for any play caller.
Shuck going to throw it on third and goal. That's going to be caught. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's fourth and goal.
Yeah, so you can see the screenplay. The timing was just out of whack from the jump. So the key is, Mike, the running back has to stay in phase with his offensive line. If one of them gets out too fast or too slow, the back and the blocking don't marry up. And you see that's why he's taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
This one taken at the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. Try to establish some tempo. We start this one with first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams, and he loses the football. And that is very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession. Throwing on second down, Williams. Right in Brazil. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year.
This is quickly becoming a drive to forget here for the offense. They narrowly escaped danger on the previous play, and now they followed up by allowing a sack. So it's about as bad a two-play sequence as you can have, aside from turning the ball over.
Gonna look deep, looking for more. And that is incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. The Saints offensive quarterback Tyler Shuck heading back out to the field. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Now a handoff, Jones, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5. From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 5.
Brings up second and 5 at the 42-yard line.
They run it once more with Jones. And not much there. Good defense held to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Third down, and here is Shuck. And that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver are on the same page on that last pass.
So out comes a guy who's been here before. Big spot for Justin Tucker. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. So it is still a one-score game, but a little more breathing room now. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Bears offense ready to take over once more. They'll come up for first and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, here's second down. A run with Swift. The tackle him at the 38, but that run is good enough to pick up the first down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 9 yards. And the Bears.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't throw away. And he's taken down. And down on second and long. Williams. That's a short one caught by Loveland. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
It's a gain of a yard.
On third down, it's Williams from the gun. Gonna look deep, looking for more. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. He's going to look downfield once again. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, it's trailing late. You've got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. Jones now on first and 10. Took that one outside, waiting for that cutback lane, but it's never developed. No gain on the carry. Here's a second and 9.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down at the Bears' 33-yard line.
Again, it's Jones. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up. The Bears go ahead, take their third and final timeout as Saints, they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line to the official signal. He's got enough for the first down.
And the Saints,
First and 10.
down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On play action, it's shut. On the run to the right. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked up by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears are going to get the football at their own 23.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back up 83.
Here's second down and 3.
Brings up second and 3 at the 30-yard line.
Now the spike comes with 9 seconds showing on the clock. Noise reverberating off the roof. Very loud before third down. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Gonna look deep. Looking for more. That is incomplete with 1 second left on the clock.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. So this one, a win for the Saints. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Saints are winners, as we say so long from New Orleans.
High five! I'm Scott Hansen, and this is your Week 5 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Lots to get you caught up on. We'll start down in the Bayou. The Saints at home to take on the Chicago Bears. And it's the Saints' defense coming up with the big play. They made their presence felt in a number of ways, including the pass rush as they get the sack here. The Saints continue to have enough. They make it 5 straight wins to start the new year. From there, we go to Indianapolis. We'll check in on the Colts as they host the Jacksonville Jaguars. And it's Travis Etienne. Gets past the line of scrimmage, gets room, gets it in. 22 yards on the touchdown. One last one to show you, and it's in Detroit. It's the Lions taking on the Miami Dolphins. And this is Jared Goff. 12 yards on the touchdown. The Lions have won 2 straight after 3 losses to start the year. That's a wrap. Until next time, I'm Scott Hansen. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.
Film rooms are the forum where strategies are discussed and victories are born. Each person there has a voice and a chance to step forward with what they believe is the key to this week's game.
Spirit of linebacker Sam Mills lives on in 2 words. And the sounding of the drum reminds every Panther to keep pounding as they get ready for a fight here at Charlotte's Bank of America Stadium. Today, 2 NFC South teams set to tangle between the New Orleans Saints and the Carolina Panthers. On the Saints sideline, look at their head coach. He leads one of the league's best teams this season, a perfect 5-0 start to the year. Facing off with him, that's the head coach of the Panthers. His guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt with you up here in the booth, and we have got safety Justin Reed handling our opening kick. And off we go from Bank of America Stadium. Oh, he eats a hit to bring it into that, right near the 25-yard line. And now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by the first player picked in the 2023 NFL Draft from Alabama. It's Bryce Young.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
7 yards.
That's the way. That's exactly the way you show a crowd you've got no issues playing on the road. One snap in, you're celebrating a sack. Well, the tens of thousands in the building, well, they watch their guy pick himself up off the turf.
He's got time here. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Incomplete. It's now 3rd down and 16. Here we go.
Back to throw. Here's Young. Let's set up the screen. It's Hubbard. And this one does not go far.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. When I sit and judge a defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. They'll be led out by the Louisville products. I know those folks are excited for them, as are the folks from Texas Tech and Oregon. Here's Tyler Shuck.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game he had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the 1 interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win. And certainly some momentum to build on today.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they will be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Shuck working from the gun. And he caught by his back. Kamara. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for New Orleans. First down.
First down, New Orleans.
Running right, it's Kamara. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Shotgun snap to Shuck. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, denies the first down.
And he'll get them enough for a first down.
A gain on the play. First down, Saints.
On play action, here's Shuck. Buying some time right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Shuck to throw. Screen here for Kamara. He has room past the 25. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Off the play action, Chuck. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Following that incompletion, we've got an injured player on the field in need of a look from the trainers. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Chuck now from the gun. Catch made by Cooks. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
Running for it, Kamara. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
At the 13-yard line.
Young working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
We're at the end of one in a defensive showdown that has lived up to its billing thus far. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's Panthers football. They have it on 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, Young. He puts Amara under it deep down the left. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Riley Dixon getting set to punt it once again. Back deep for the Saints is Rashid Shaheed. Picked up at the 38. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Saints still running back Alvin Kamara trotting back out to the field. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Looking to his fullback now. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Chuck now on 1st down. Flush out now to his left. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. They get this down to the 28. They'll come up 1st and 10. Back to throw. Chuck. Dump off caught by his back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Third down, here's Shuck. That's caught for the first. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get the game's first points here in the second. Tucker adds the PAT, and they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Reed now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Carolina offense headed out now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Young. Short pass brought in. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
It's second and 8.
And he's going to be brought down at the 42. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Now it's Young. That one's cut along the left sideline. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. From the pistol, it's Young. Pressure gets to him, and he goes down. That's a sack. We do have a marker down. But where it's at on the field, partner, that sure looks like it's in the neighborhood of holding. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Young looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd down and 20.
Here's Young to throw. Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. But I believe someone on the Panthers made it to the list football first. They're hanging on to it. Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's 3rd and long. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's got a man left. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. And it's the Panthers, who don't have many options here on 4th and long. Riley Dixon on the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And this looks like it got just inside the 20 as it flew out, and indeed it did. They're putting the ball at the 19-yard line. The Saints and Tyler Shuck just about ready for their next drive. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year, sitting among the NFL leaders in that category. First and 10. Here's Shuck. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
The left side caught by Shaheed. And And he's tackled for no gain. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And caught by his back. Kamara. He will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort. We'll pause now for an injury. That's Alvin Kamara, who's shaken up as the trainers head out to look at him. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Here's Shuck, 1st and 10. He lets one fly deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down. He just couldn't make the connection.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
To throw again here, it's Shuck. He's trying another one deep. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He's looking deep once again. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. So they make the stop, but they do it with some illegal aid. The referees say there was interference that time.
This is why it is so hard to stop these offenses. It's hard enough to cover, right, obviously, without being penalized, but then you get a little bump, you get a little push, and now you get a 3rd down conversion via penalty.
Shuck working from the gun. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Second and 10 now. Caught near the goal line. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints grow their lead just before halftime. Chris Olave with the touchdown. Tucker on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints double their lead to 14. Reed now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Carolina about set to go once again offensively. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Now set the screen. It's Hubbard. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line. 2nd and 8. Has him on the quick hitter. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Out of the gun, Young. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Offense to the line for second down.
Second down at the 39-yard line.
Another try following the sack. Complete out to the right side. And that will not be enough for a first down. Now the Panthers decide to spend their third and final timeout. On third down, it's Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Carolina in punt formation. Rashid Shaheed back deep to return. The Saints are going to take over now near the end of the half. And it looks likely they'll carry a two-score advantage into that locker room. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Chuck now on first down. Kamara's got it.